We are getting some strong reaction tonight to a letter our I-team obtained that suggests Governor Ron DeSantis is moving forward with a plan that could shut down Florida to migrant children. Contact 5 investigator Katie LeGrone has been breaking details on this for months now. Tonight, why one lawmaker calls the governor's latest move her biggest fear.
The political feud between Florida's governor and President Biden appears to be reaching a new boiling point. In this letter we obtained Wednesday, legal counsel for Governor Ron DeSantis officially tells the Department of Health and Human Services it will no longer participate in a federal program to house unaccompanied children until significant changes are made.
Are we to conclude from this letter that Governor DeSantis is shutting down the state's doors to unaccompanied children?
It definitely feels that way, Katie.
Representative Anna Escamani of Orlando is the daughter of immigrants and for months has been seeking answers on the future of the more than dozen shelters in the state contracted by the federal government to house unaccompanied children once they enter the U.S., but before they're united with family or vetted sponsors here.
This is one of my worst fears. I fight for immigrant rights all the time. Never did I think there would have to be a fight over children.
DeSantis' letter, which accuses the feds of participating in a, quote, human trafficking scheme, comes months after the governor first ordered Florida's Department of Children and Families to stop renewing the state licenses of these shelters as part of a larger crackdown on illegal immigration into the state. Despite calls to revoke the order from immigration advocates, doctors, and faith-based groups, many of whom operate these shelters, DeSantis, widely rumored to be eyeing a White House bid, hasn't budged. And this letter is the latest sign he's not planning to.
This is not just anti-immigrant. This is anti-kid.
I cannot believe that they don't have any feelings for humans, for the help people that was this country was all about.
74-year-old Alicia Pelez came to the U.S. without her parents when she was 13, part of a mass exodus of children from Cuba in the 1960s.
At that time, the only thing that we were running away from was maybe working in a camp or going to school. I can imagine these kids are coming now. Heaven knows what they have experienced in their countries, what they have lived through.
A registered Republican here in Florida, she believes the governor's crackdown on kids is wrong.
This governor has kids. He should put himself in the life of these people, for 1 second to see if he has any compassion. It's really awful.
DeSantis' policies stem from what he describes as Biden's open border policies and lax immigration enforcement. In the letter, his counsel cites a surge of unaccompanied children that exploded during Biden's first year, many of whom are poorly vetted, involved in the trafficking conspiracy, or are themselves in the country unlawfully, he says. For these reasons, it states, DCF can no longer participate in or otherwise facilitate this highly flawed program until significant changes are made in federal immigration enforcement.
Still, so many questions remain, among them when this takes effect and how it impacts children currently in these shelters. Neither the state nor the feds would provide any additional answers, but we do know from a previous letter the feds have threatened to take legal action if it could not resolve this with Florida. Katie LeGrone, back to you.